The Dosker Manor voluntary relocation process has begun. A special Kentucky National Guard ceremony was held in Metro Hall, and the Berrytown neighborhood celebrated 150 years during the annual Berrytown Days. All of that and more on Louisville This Week. I'm John Ramsey, Director of City Partnerships. Louisville Metro's Office of Arts and Creative Industries is creating a comprehensive cultural plan for Louisville's next 10 years.
After conducting an open bidding process, we signed a contract with award-winning cultural planning consultants Designing Local. Based in Columbus, Ohio, Designing Local has experience working in communities of all sizes all over the country. Very recently, working with Frankfurt on their first arts and culture master plan. We anticipate the entire planning process will take about a year. The product will be a 10-year roadmap that identifies both short and long-term goals, implementation strategies, and metrics for success in collectively strengthening and growing Louisville's arts and culture ecosystem.
Neat Bourbon Bar and Bottle Shop in the Highlands was named one of USA Today's Bars of the Year.
Neat Bourbon Bar. What a great energy and character and feel this bar has that represents so many things that Louisville is so proud of. And it's just been awarded a tremendous national honor. And so we wanted to celebrate this award for our entire city.
Our slogan is History by the Pour. We like to give a lesson on the history of all these brands and who made it and why and what's unique about it. And it's resonated with our customers, and I'd say about 80% of our customers are tourists here coming to the Bourbon Trail, and we are part of that experience now. There is a law that allows us to sell bottles that aren't available from the distributors, and that's why so many people come here, is they get to try something from the year they were born or the year they graduated high school, married, anything like that. But it also you get to try stuff that you can't taste anymore. It's, the distillery has shuttered or the brand got moved to some other distilleries. And that's what we like to do, is pour stuff that you can't have anywhere else.
Mayor Greenberg introduced the new Executive Director of the Office of Equity, Dr. Vanessa McPhail.
Dr. McPhail joins us from JCPS, where she most recently served as the Community Affairs Specialist in the district's Diversity, Equity, and Poverty Department. She previously taught middle school and has experience developing world-class educational training systems with a specialty in restorative practices. Throughout her career, Dr. McPhail has worked well with local governments, community groups, and nonprofits that focus on racial equity. She earned her PhD from the University of Louisville in 2019. Dr. McPhail is a tremendous leader. She brings valuable knowledge and significant experience to our Office of Equity. In her new role, Dr. McPhail will lead our city's equity efforts to strengthen racial equity across all departments within Louisville Metro government.
First, I want to thank the mayor for this opportunity. I am excited and thrilled to be a part of this dynamic team, and I look forward to developing, implementing, and monitoring strategies that will foster a more equitable community as we continue to grow Louisville together for a safer, healthier, and stronger community.
St. Joseph's Children's Home is hosting their 175th picnic.
Thank you so much for you and what your entire team and those who have come before you have done over the past 175 years. In honor of all the great work, honoring the great work of St. Joe's for the last 175 years, and we're so excited about the next 175 years to come.
And unfortunately, it has lasted 175 years, and it's going to last another 175 unless we start doing things different. Since then, we have served over 75,000 children. We've evolved as needed, and we continue to evolve every single day.
There are a couple of ways to check on the status of a property. The first is to contact your inspector directly. If you have received any type of paperwork from your inspector, then their contact information will be found on that paper. If you have not received any paperwork or you lost it, the quickest way to find your inspector's contact information is to go to our website on louisvilleky.gov and search Inspector Maps. Once you have found the Codes and Regulations map, you'll select Property Maintenance Inspector Area Map and input your address to find your assigned inspector. The second way to search the status of a specific property is to visit the Acela customer portal which can be found by typing in louisvilleky.gov/business portal. There you can search things like property maintenance cases, zoning enforcement cases, rental registration license, and much more.
Mayor Greenberg attended a topping off ceremony for Jefferson Community and Technical College's new science building.
We're pleased to be able to have this ceremony and put the last steel beam in place on this important structure here at the college. I'm told that over the last few weeks, over 300 tons of steel has been loaded into this site and placed in this building. It is a 37,000 square foot facility that replaces our science labs that are over 40 years old with new state-of-the-art science labs, classroom spaces, and faculty offices so that our science instruction can be the best that it possibly can be.
What Jefferson College is doing is so critical to the future of our city and our state. Educating people in the jobs of today and the jobs that we don't even know will exist tomorrow. That's what Jefferson College is doing, and doing it phenomenally well. For people who grew up in Louisville, for people who grew up in other parts of the world and now call Louisville their home, we have Jefferson College to thank for this important educational contributions to our workforce and to our community. Downtown Louisville is the place to be, and thank you so much to Dr. Handy, the entire team at Jefferson College, and to everyone that is making this $90 million Jefferson Rising project a reality. This is a true cornerstone of the future of downtown Louisville and our Commonwealth. Thank you all very much.
Charlie Craycroft, dead animal truck. Good job. I've been doing this about 4 years, but I've been here 26 years. Maybe a raccoon, maybe a rat, maybe a snake, maybe a squirrel. So they give us a list every morning. It's a pretty simple job, yeah. You kind of know what you're doing every day. You have good days, you have bad days. Summertime, it's got a smell out this world, but in the wintertime, you can't really smell it. So that's the best part of the job. In the wintertime, everything's frozen, like a frozen piece of meat. Then of course I'll drive a garbage truck too sometimes. A one-arm truck, or I'll drive whatever. We go do what we gotta do.
The Berrytown neighborhood celebrated 150 years of history during the annual Berrytown Days.
Berrytown celebrated its 150th anniversary at this year's Berrytown Day, which is a community festival where we bring together neighbors, friends, food vendors, and other community service partners to celebrate all of the great things happening in Berrytown.
What color do you want for a backpack?
It's a great event for families. There's backpack giveaway and all kinds of fun to be had by those in attendance. The event brings together families from all over the county. People that used to live in Berrytown and now live in other parts come back as a sort of family reunion and celebrate the day together.
The usage of ATVs and motorized dirt bikes in our parks is strictly prohibited by Kentucky state law and Metro County ordinance. Violations of Metro ordinance can result in a $500 fine and the vehicle could be impounded. The usage of these vehicles can be disruptive to the peace and safety of those in our community, which is why only well-trained law enforcement, public safety, and parks personnel are permitted to ride these types of vehicles in our park systems during their official duties. ATVs and dirt bikes can also do damage to the grasslands and vegetation in our public parks. It can greatly impact the environmental balance within a park, including its wildlife. Let's all do our part to ensure our parks are safe and enjoyable for everyone. Obeying this ordinance is not a choice. It is a responsibility of everyone. Thank you for your cooperation.
The voluntary relocation process from Dosker Manor has begun, and Donald Neefus shared his move experience to Lord's Hall, another Louisville Metro Housing Authority property.
It's a night and day, you know. It went well as possible. I'm in here. There's a lot of difference from here to Dosker Manor.
Right now, we're in the voluntary relocation phase for residents at Dosker Manor, building 8 residents. A couple dozen have moved out of Dosker Manor already.
This place is like heaven, you know. It's a lot cleaner and it's a lot better in Doxer Manor. The Doxer Manor has gone down here a lot.
Obviously, we face some challenges with the elevator and getting paperwork completed, but for the most part, residents are excited. We've heard them since our executive director has come on board. They want to get out of Dosker, and we're working as fast as possible to make that happen. Today, we could move one person. Tomorrow, we could move 6. It just depends. It's a day-by-day case.
It's it's a night and day, you know. I loved it. It's a lot bigger, straighten up. I will make it my home like I did Doxer Manor.
It feels good when you get to see them in their new unit and they call a better environment home.
This place is going to be fine for me and my wife, you know.
A special ceremony was held in the Mayor's Gallery at Metro Hall for the promotion of Colonel Andrew J. Bates to Brigadier General.
Getting promoted into the military to become a general officer is a very unique, special, and rare thing. I'm proud of not just being able to promote you to a general officer, but for the inherent responsibilities that are coming with it.
I joined both the Kentucky National Guard and Jefferson County government in March of 1998. And these two careers have complemented each other ever since. Not only did Metro go above and beyond the legal requirements, but both careers allowed me to serve my community.
I am proud to call you my colleague here at Louisville Metro Government. I am fortunate to be an American citizen who has benefited from your and your colleagues' efforts at home and abroad. Congratulations on your well-deserved promotion. Good luck in your deployment. We will miss you, but we will look forward to seeing you when you come back home. Congratulations, Colonel Bates.
American Synthetic Rubber Company, a Michelin Group company, held a groundbreaking for new equipment that will reduce the company's CO2 emissions and help them become more energy efficient.
So what this project entails, the construction of a new gas boiler house. The process we use is using a lot of steam, so we need a new gas boiler house. With a new water treatment, this project will have 4 main impacts. We'll have a better air quality in the area. We significantly reduce the solid waste because we will not burn coal, so we will no ash. We will significantly reduce the CO2 emissions, and we will significantly reduce the water consumption.
We're very grateful to all of the leaders at Michelin for making this investment in cleaner energy right here in our city. This is a great example of what it takes to make progress when you're committed to sustainability. And that's why it's great to have corporate citizens like Michelin that are stepping up with smart, responsible investments like this one right here in Louisville.
Metro TV met with Louisville Metro Council President Marcus Winkler for a recap of the council's recent meeting.
Hi, I'm Marcus Winkler, Metro Council President and Representative of District 17. The Metro Council just had a regularly scheduled meeting. Here are some of the highlights. The Council approved 2 land development code changes related to smoking retail stores and medical cannabis licensees. Approved an ordinance allowing individuals on job applications to list a homeless shelter as their address. The Council adopted a resolution signifying Metro's official intent to sell bonds for the FY25 capital budget. Approved a resolution honoring the operator of Jay's Cafeteria, Frank Foster Jr., by dedicating the corner of 18th Street and Muhammad Ali Boulevard in his honor. The Council adopted 2 collective bargaining agreements with the Louisville Professional Firefighters and the LMPD Traffic Guard Associations. Approved an ordinance relating to Louisville Metro's through roads and one-way streets. And finally, the Council adopted funding for several neighborhood events, including the Algonquin Day Festival, St. Joseph Children's Home 175th Picnic, Family Scholar House's Back to School event, Taste of South Louisville, and the South Point's Buy Local Fair. The Metro Council recognized the Mayor's Office and presented the Brightside Volleyball Classic VIP Trophy for their win against Metro Council. Councilwoman Jennifer Chappell presented Mayor Craig Greenberg with a basket of lemons he earned with the shortest distance at the World Championship Danny Contest. Metro Council recognized the City Hall security guards for their commitment and service. And Councilman Ben Reno Weber recognized the Cherokee Triangle and Bonnie Castle Neighborhood Plan Advisory Board for their service. Thanks for your interest in your Metro government. You can see all of our meetings live on Louisville Metro TV, Spectrum Channel 184. You can also tune in online at louisvilleky.primegov.com/public/portal. If you'd like to contact your Metro Council representative, go to louisvilleky.gov/MetroCouncil.
This year, the Big Table is attempting to break a world record for the largest potluck. An organizer, Kathy Berkey, shares ways you can help.
I'd like to invite you to the Big Table, Louisville's attempt at the world's largest potluck. This is a place where you can bring a dish and meet a neighbor. People from all over Louisville come together and have a meal. It's a chance to meet someone that you wouldn't normally, and a chance to experience what it's like when Louisville comes together to be exactly what it wants to be. Welcoming, friendly, neighborly, and getting to know each other for who they are. The Big Table is at Iroquois Park on Rundle Road that runs behind the amphitheater up to the playground. We will set up tables and chairs for 2,000 people. So those tables and chairs run all along the road, and that's where you'll see people enjoying amazing food and laughing with each other and also really listening to each other. One of the ways that you can help with the Big Table is to be a table host. Table hosts are so important because they help everyone feel welcome at the event and to find their place. So if you'd like to help with that, you can sign up at thebigtable.us.
We continue our Louisville Metro Council profiles with District 11 Councilman Kevin Kramer.
Hello, my name is Kevin Kramer, and I'm the Metro Council representative for District 11. I was first elected in November of 2002 and was sworn into office in January of 2003. I've been teaching at Mercy Academy for over 25 years. Before getting elected, I also served as coordinator of youth ministry at St. Gabriel. I'm a graduate of St. Xavier High School. I have a bachelor's degree in history from Bellarmine University and a master's in education from the University of Louisville. Julie and I celebrate our 40th anniversary in August, and we have 2 grown children, both working in education. I'm proud to have served in leadership positions since being elected to the Metro Council. I've served as president, caucus chair, and vice chair of several different committees, and am currently serving as the vice chair of the Budget Committee. Thanks to my involvement on the Metro Council, I've had an opportunity to participate in the National League of Cities. I'm proud of my leadership in that organization as well. I've served as a member of the board of directors and was recently appointed chair of the Information Technology Committee. After redistricting, District 11 actually looks a lot like Tennessee. It starts at Taylorsville Road and Hurstburn Lane and goes out Taylorsville Road towards J-Town. As we move out towards J-Town, you get to Waterston Trail, and it shifts over a little bit across Taylorsville Road and goes between Taylorsville Road and 264. As you get out past J-Town to 265, take 265 over to 64, and then I have everything from Shelbyville Road, between Shelbyville Road and Taylorsville Road, all the way out to the county line. And I like to tell people I live in Memphis. I live at the far edge of District 11, at the far western edge of District 11, and represent all the way out to the county line to the east. District 11 is home to one of the community's greatest new amenities, the Parklands, which was a gift started by the work of former Humana CEO David Jones. District 11 is also home to Blackacre Nature Preserve. District 11 has 2 suburban class cities, portions of Jeffersontown and the city of Hurstburn Acres. Neighborhoods include Four Seasons, Landhair Estates, Landis Lakes, Copperfield, Waterstone, and Arlington Meadows. To learn more about District 11, you can reach me at 574-1111 or via email at kevin.kramer@louisvilleky.gov.
Hi, I'm Sal Melendez with Louisville Metro Public Works. Here's what's going on this week with roadway safety projects, paving, waste collection and recycling, and more.
As part of our efforts to increase roadway safety, studies are being conducted at locations throughout the city to ascertain changes that may help us meet our goals. The following intersections have been converted to 4-way stop with red flashing signals until the 90-day safety assessment is complete. 6th and York Street, Woodbine Avenue and South Floyd Street, and South 15th Street and Hill Street. On a 4-way stop, they have to come to a complete stop to proceed. And if the data reveals that, it's a safer method, then we will follow the recommendations. After all, we're here to try to keep our roadways safe and ensure that our citizens are protected.
They're the guys and gals out there that are digging the ditches, and that's why they get so comfortable with these machines.
I'm an equipment operator for Public Works.
Just over 50 competitors.
I'm just here basically for moral support.
I would say that there's easily been 200 people in and out today.
To support my coworker that I thought was going to be in it, and just to watch. It's my first time being here, so I've never witnessed it. So it's a good thing to be here and see this.
Really just a day of fun and frivolity almost. For the guys of the various public works departments across the state to come in and really show off some of their skills on some of the big pieces of equipment.
Public Works is a good department to work for. We would like more females to work with us. It's a predominantly male job, but females can do the job. It is possible. So,
in any, for instance, we're the first ones in, we're the last ones out. We don't carry banners, we don't toot our own horns, but this is our chance to come out, hang out together, get to show off our skills, and just kind of have a fun day.
That's all I've got for you this week. Hasta la próxima semana.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Strojan, and I'm the Executive Director of the Louisville Metro Housing Authority, or LMHA. LMHA currently owns more than 3,700 permanently affordable homes and administers nearly 11,000 housing vouchers to pay a portion of a family's rent in the private market. Eligibility for LMHA's housing programs is based on federal income criteria. And right now, more than 30,000 Louisvillians depend on us for stable housing they can afford. You might have heard of Dosker Manor, one of LMHA's public housing communities, and that's what I'm here to talk about today. When it opened in the late 1960s, Dosker Manor was more than just a housing complex. It was a promise of a stable retirement. But today, Dosker Manor stands as a stark example of multiple societal failures. It's time to take action for the nearly 600 residents living there. As the executive director of LMHA, it is my responsibility to address the unacceptable living conditions at the site. I have come to the difficult but necessary decision that it is time to relocate the residents of Dosker Manor. Here is our plan for this process, which will be a phased relocation taking place over the next 18 months. We are initiating the Dosker Manor relocation process on a voluntary basis for residents of Building A, the largest and most troubled of the 3 high-rise buildings on site. Residents of the A building have received a letter from LMHA detailing the relocation benefits available to them, including moving expenses, hands-on assistance in finding another affordable home or a voucher, and additional staff support throughout the process. We will begin conducting individualized relocation surveys for Building A residents soon. These surveys will help match residents with a new home in another LMHA public housing site, in an affordable housing property owned by one of our many partners, or a Section 8 voucher. It is crucial for all residents to pay their current month's rent to be eligible for relocation benefits from LMHA. If a household has a past due balance, they must also enter into a repayment agreement and comply with its terms. Relocation survey appointments can be scheduled when these conditions are met. I want every resident in Dosker Manor to find a better housing situation as soon as possible. We are committed to upholding lease agreements to ensure you qualify for relocation. Please cooperate and pay your rent. Now, I get a lot of questions about how people can get involved. If you are one of the many generous Louisvillians looking for ways to help with our efforts at Dosker Manor, here are some suggestions. Number 1, we are hiring. LMHA needs more team members to support our efforts at Dosker Manor and our many other initiatives. If you're interested in a good job with great benefits and a meaningful mission, please visit our website at lmha1.org and click on the Employment tab. Number 2, welcome Dosker residents into your communities. While this site is now infamous, I remind you that the residents of Dosker Manor are wonderful people who need support from their fellow Louisvillians. Number 3, and lastly, partner with us to create more housing. While there are concerns about the impact of relocating so many residents over the next 12 to 18 months, we are working hard to make all options available and to increase the supply of deeply affordable housing in Louisville. Visit our website, that's lmha1.org, and click on Bid Opportunities to see how you can be a part of this push for more housing. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you for your support, Louisville.
Metro TV was out on the streets of Louisville asking people what they are most looking forward to this fall.
All right, my name is Garrett Colburn, and I am from Sellersburg, Indiana, and I'm probably looking forward to the cooler weather. Can't wait for it to not be 90 every day. Trying to go play some golf, trying to get my handicap down.
My name's LaMichael Thomas. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and the first thing I'm looking forward to this fall is probably the birth of my first son. Can't wait to go out to AAU tournaments and take him out of town.
My name's Emmanuel Griffin, and I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and what I'm most excited for in the fall is those Cardinal games at Bourbon and beyond.
My name's Sharon Phillips, and I'm from Encino, California, here because my husband's at a conference. And what I'm looking forward to this fall is America coming together and getting back on track and working together to make our country the beautiful country that it can be.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Wright, and I'm from Frankfort, Kentucky, the capital city. And I am looking forward to much cooler weather, the leaves turning, good tailgating for football, and just enjoying all the great activities of fall.
Hey, my name is Dre from Louisville, Kentucky. What I'm looking forward to this fall is football games, U of L, of course, and pumpkin patch.
Hey, my name is Tracy Cottrell. I am from California, Stockton. And what I am looking forward to is the festivals that they have coming in the fall. And, you know, some of the stuff like they have at the zoo, the light up and the lights and a lot of activities for the kids and things of that sort. That's what I'm looking forward to.
My name is Landon Deering. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and I think I'm looking most forward to taking classes at JCTC as a junior in high school.
Hey, my name is Sheila from Lawrenceburg, Indiana, and just the cooler weather and the change of weather. Leaves falling. That's usually what I'm looking for fall.
Thank you for watching. Please share Metro TV with your friends and ask them to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or X, and download our Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire TV apps. Have a wonderful week.